This is Captain's Log number 30. It is Friday evening at about 8:10, and it's been a long day. We've been driving since 10 o'clock this morning. We now have 3,280 miles on the odometer. Michael has just taken over driving, and we thought we'd catch you up to speed. So last night, it took us 3 hours to drive from the north end of Yellowstone to the south end. It's about an hour and a half longer than we expected. And this was because of the stupid people that don't know how Yellowstone works. So there's turnoffs every quarter mile or so. So if you see wildlife, you go up to the next turnoff, you park, you get up, you get out, and you walk back and take pictures. People stop in the middle of the road. Stop doing that! Seriously, you cause big jams. And people like us that just want to go through the park because you're idiots are late. So I'm done with that rant. We got through Yellowstone. We were trying to get to the Grand Tetons by sunset to take pictures and then to go camp. We got to Grand Teton at what time?
9 o'clock, I think.
Like 9 o'clock at night. So we missed sunset. Kind of mad about that. 2, all the campgrounds were full. We're filling up. The first 2 were completely full. The third one was full. All of them were full. By the time we got to the end of the Grand Teton Park, all the campsites were full. So we started stopping at lodges in the Grand Teton. One had one double occupancy room for $224. $244. And they didn't take AAA because it's a national park. Someone explained to me how that works. I still don't understand that. AAA should give you discounts everywhere. So we passed on that because that's way too much money. So then we decided to drive to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And what time do we get to Jackson Hole, Michael?
It's about 11, I think.
About 11 o'clock. We'd actually called ahead because we got cell service at about 10:30, and they reserved the one room left that they had for us at a Quality Inn. We walk in, 2 queen-size beds, 4 down pillows on each bed, and I think it was $164?
Yeah.
About $164 for the night, with a free continental breakfast, and you can't beat that. Oh, since we didn't camp out, we didn't eat dinner, and we didn't really want to go spend money in Jackson Hole at 10 o'clock at night for bar food. We wanted good food. So we completely skipped dinner Thursday night. And we just had a free continental breakfast this morning. Alright, so that's yesterday and this morning. Now today we have been driving all day. Like I said, I just gave up my shift and it's now like 8:20. What did we do today, Michael?
Drove around the Tetons.
Okay.
Drove around the Tetons, rode a ferry, went to a general store.
Oh, the ferry. Okay. There is the Meaner Ferry from 1820s that crosses the Snake River. It was the only way to pass the Snake River. And Mr. Meaner, back then, ran a general store, and then he charged 25 cents per horse and rider to go to ferry them across the river. The river is the ferry is a hand crank ferry, and it uses a pulley system. We got some cool pictures, and I even got video on a camera, but I can't put it on this because they don't go together. I don't know, but you have to see that later on. So there's a park ranger there that cranks the ferry across, and we rode that to the other side and got something at a gas station. Imagine that, there's a gas station there. And then rode it back and walked into the general store and looked around. So that was awesome. Then what did we do?
We went to I don't know, we left there, I guess. That was the last thing we did.
Okay, that's the last thing we did in the Tetons. We took a couple pictures. It wasn't sunset, it was middle of the day. But it wasn't crowded because it's a different type of park people than the Yellowstone people. We don't like the Yellowstone park people. Michael really doesn't like them. Michael, let's explain to the people your park theory, your park people theory. You have to do it.
Yeah, there's different park people. Some people go to parks for and expect them to be like zoos, I guess, and then other people go to parks to see the stuff in the parks. So,
What kind of park person are you, Michael?
the one that goes to see the parks versus, I don't know, the animals are cool, but I don't expect it to be a zoo either. So.
Okay, so there you go. That's Michael's view. Let's see, what else did we do today? Oh, we found Sacajawea's gravesite in Sacajawea Cemetery in Wyoming. So we went there. So that was really cool. So we saw the monument of where Lewis and Clark ended their westward journey. We found Sacagawea's grave. And then, what did we just go to a minute ago?
Independence Rock.
And then we found a sign for Independence Rock. It's 20 miles the other direction. We're definitely going there right now. So, that's where we're headed. And we'll give you an update once we get there. There you go.